Life has a way of testing us, doesn't it? From the moment we open our eyes each day, challenges of all shapes and sizes seem to line up, waiting for their turn to see how we will respond. Some are small and fleeting, like figuring out how to squeeze more into an already packed schedule. Others loom large, casting long shadows over our plans and aspirations. And yet, if we look closely, every single one of them carries a secret, a hidden opportunity to grow, to learn, to become more than we were yesterday. It's easy to resist challenges, to view them as obstacles placed in our path to trip us up or slow us down. But the truth is, challenges are not there to stop us, they're there to build us. They're like a sculptor's chisel, carving away at the rough edges to reveal the masterpiece underneath. And here's the thing. The people who truly thrive in life are not those who avoid challenges, but those who face them head-on, who see in every problem the seeds of possibility. It's not about whether the challenge is easy or hard, it's about the attitude we bring to it. Do we see it as a burden or as a stepping stone? That attitude makes all the difference. Think about the most inspiring stories you know. Athletes overcoming injury to win championships. Entrepreneurs turning failures into groundbreaking innovations. Everyday people rising above adversity to make a difference. What do they all have in common? They didn't shy away from the hard stuff, they leaned into it. They chose to see challenges not as barriers, but as bridges to something greater. And here's the best part. Every time you take on a challenge, no matter how small, you're strengthening the muscles you'll need for the bigger ones ahead. You're proving to yourself, bit by bit, that you're capable of more than you ever imagined. So why not embrace them? Why not see each challenge as a gift, a chance to stretch, to grow, to unlock a new level of potential within yourself? Because here's the ultimate truth. Life will never stop presenting you with challenges. That's its nature. But the good news is every challenge is also an invitation to step up, to step out, and to discover just how incredible you can be when you decide to take the challenge and make it your own. Challenges, by their very nature, are the crucibles in which our character is tested and refined, the unyielding forces that shape us into stronger, more capable individuals. They are the storms that uproot our complacency, forcing us to dig deeper into the resilience we often don't realize we possess. They are not polite, nor are they predictable. They don't knock and wait to be invited in. They crash through the doors of our lives, unannounced and unrelenting. Yet, challenges are as natural as the changing seasons, inevitable, necessary, and, if we're willing, profoundly transformative. Consider for a moment the most enduring lessons you've learned in life. Were they taught to you in moments of comfort and ease, or did they emerge from times of hardship when you were pushed beyond what you thought you could handle? Challenges strip away the superfluous, leaving us face to face with our raw potential. They are the architects of growth, dismantling old habits, outdated beliefs, and self-imposed limitations to make room for some greater. And yet, how often do we view them as unwanted guests rather than the mentors they are? Every challenge carries within it a lesson, a test, and an opportunity, if only we are willing to look. The nature of challenges is that they demand something of us, whether it's courage, perseverance, creativity, or humility. They ask us to step into the unknown, to venture beyond the safety of what we know, and to embrace the discomfort of learning and evolving. Like the sculptor chipping away at a block of marble, challenges remove the excess and reveal the mates within. They teach us to adapt, to think critically, to collaborate, and to persist. They teach us that failure is not the end, but a necessary part of the process that leads to success. And while challenges can be painful, frustrating, and even overwhelming, they are also the catalysts for our greatest breakthroughs. They force us to confront the gaps in our knowledge, the weaknesses in our character, and the fears that hold us back. In doing so, they pave the way for growth, resilience, and self-discovery. Challenges have a way of illuminating what truly, clarifying our priorities and sharpening our focus. They remind us that comfort, while pleasant, is not where growth happens. Growth happens in the area where we're tested and sometimes bloodied, but always alive with the possibility of becoming more. Even nature offers us countless examples of the truth. The seed must break open to become a tree. The butterfly must struggle out of its cocoon to then its wings for flight. The diamond is formed under immense pressure. In each case, the challenge is not an obstacle, but a necessary part of the transformation, so it's with us. Challenges push us to rise, to fight, to endure, and ultimately, to transcend. They strip away our illusions, for us to see ourselves as we are, flawed yet capable, vulnerable yet powerful. They reveal our potential not by handing us success, but by making us earn it. And in earning it, we come to understand its value. Challenges are also great equalizers, showing no favoritism. They come to everyone, regardless of age, background, or status. Yet, how we respond to them is what sets us apart. Some see challenges as insurmountable barriers, while others see them as opportunities to innovate, to lead, and to inspire. The difference lies not in the challenge itself, but in our mindset. Those who thrive understand that challenges are not to be feared but embraced. They understand that each challenge carries within it the seed of possibility. To embrace challenges is to accept the uncertainty, the struggle, and the possibility of failure. It is to step into the arena, knowing that growth and greatness are born from effort, not ease. Challenges are also reminders of our interconnectedness. They often require us to reach out, to ask for help, to collaborate, and to rely on others. In doing so, they strengthen our bonds and remind us that we are not alone. They teach us empathy as we see our own struggles reflected in the lives of others. They remind us that vulnerability is not weak but a bridge to deep connection and understanding. At their core, challenges are about transformation. They challenge us to let go of what no longer serves us. Whether it's a limiting belief, a toxic relationship, or an outdated way of thinking, they challenge us to step into our potential, who knew to the people we are meant to be. And while the journey is rarely easy, it is always worth it. The beauty of challenges is that they are never wasted. Even when we stumble, even when we fall, we learn. We learn about ourselves, about our strengths and weaknesses, out what we're capable of. We learn that we are stronger, more resourceful, and more resilient than we ever imagined. And in learning we grow. Challenges also teach us to celebrate the journey, not just the destination. They teach us to find joy in the struggle, to appreciate small victories, and to honor the effort we've invested. They teach us that success is not a single moment but series of moments, each one building on the last. And perhaps most importantly, challenges teach us to trust ourselves. They teach us to trust that we have what it takes to face whatever comes our way. They teach us to trust that even when we don't have all the answers, we can figure them out. They teach us to trust that we are capable not just surviving but thriving. In the end, the nature of challenges is that they are both a test and a gift. They test our resolve, our courage, and our determination. But they also gift us with strength, wisdom, and the unshakable belief that we can handle whatever life throws our way. So let us not shy away from challenges. Let us embrace them with open arms, knowing that they are the very thing will help us grow into the best versions of ourselves. Let us see them not as obstacles but as opportunities, not as burdens but as blessings, because in the end it is through challenges that we become who we are meant to be. People avoid challenges for a myriad of reasons, but the heart of it lies a universal and deeply human resistance to discomfort, uncertainty, and fear of failure. It's not that challenges are inherently bad, insurmountable, rather, it's our perception of them that holds us back. From the earliest stages of life, we are conditioned to seek comfort, and our instinct, while essential for survival, often becomes a barrier to growth. Challenges disrupt our equilibrium. They demand energy and a willingness to step into the unknown. For many, this unknown represents a loss of control, a confrontation with their own limitations, and the possibility of failure. And failure in our society is often stigmatized. From a young age, we're taught to equate success with worthiness, failure with inadequacy. As a result, the fear of failing becomes paralyzing. and avoidance feels like the safer choice, but there's more to it than just fear of failure. Challenges also force us to confront our self-doubt, that quiet but persistent inner voice that whispers, "You're not good enough." This voice is amplified by past experiences, societal expectations, and the comparisons we constantly draw between tithers. In a world dominated by curated social media highlights, where everyone seems to be succeeding, the idea of struggling, of visibly grappling with a challenge, feels vulnerable and exposing. People avoid challenges because they fear judgment, ridicule, and rejection. They fear being seen as less competent, less capable, and less successful. This fear of judgment extends not just to others, but to oneself. We become our own harshest critics, holding ourselves to unrealistic standards and berating ourselves for every perceived shortcoming. Yet, ironically, in avoiding challenges, we often reinforce these negative beliefs. Avoidance becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy, a cycle where the fear of inadequacy leads to inaction, which in turn strengthens the belief that we are incapable. Another reason people avoid challenges is the sheer weight of effort they require. Challenges demand time, energy, and focus, which often feel scarce in our fast-paced, overcommitted lives. In a culture that glorifies business and immediation, the slow, often arduous process of tackling a challenge can feel overwhelming and unappealing. It's easier to stick with what's familiar, to stay within the boundaries of our comfort zones, where the risks are minimal and the outcomes are predictable. But this avoidance comes at a cost. By choosing the path of least resistance, we rob ourselves of the chance to grow, to learn, and to achieve. Challenges are the crucibles of transformation, yet many shy away from them because they demand patience, persistence, and resilience, qualities that are cultivated, not innate. People avoid challenges because they fear the possibility of pain and discomfort. The discomfort of stretching beyond what's familiar, the pain of potential failure, and the strain of enduring uncertainty can all feel too much to bear. It's human nature to seek pleasure and avoid pain, but growth often requires the opposite, a willingness to endure temporary discomfort for the sake of long-term gain. And then there's the unpredictability of challenges. Unlike routine tasks, challenges come with no guarantees. The outcome is uncertain, and this uncertainty can be deeply unsettling. People crave stability and predictability because it gives them a sense of control. Challenges, by their very nature, disrupt this sense of control, forcing us to navigate uncharted territory without a roadmap. For many, this lack of clarity and assurance is enough to deter them from even trying. The unpredictability of challenges also feeds into a fear of the unknown. What if the effort is wasted? What if the sacrifice isn't worth it? What if we don't have what it takes? These what-ifs create a mental fog that obscures the possibilities and potential rewards on the other side of the challenge. People avoid challenges because they lack belief in their ability to succeed. This lack of self-efficacy often stems from a fixed mindset, the belief that our abilities and intelligence are static and unchangeable. When we view challenges through this lens, they become threats rather than opportunities. A fixed mindset tells us that failure is a reflection of our inherent worth, that struggling is a sign of weakness, and that success is reserved for those who are naturally gifted. This mindset creates a fear of taking risks and a reluctance to step out of our comfort zones. On the other hand, a growth mindset, the belief that abilities can be developed through effort and learning, encourages us to embrace challenges as opportunities to grow. But cultivating a growth mindset takes effort, and many are unwilling or unaware of how to make this shift. People avoid challenges because they are conditioned to prioritize results over the process. In a society that celebrates achievements and outcomes, the journey often gets overshadowed. Challenges are messy, filled with trial and error, setbacks, and moments of doubt. They require perseverance and grit, traits that are not always celebrated or rewarded. The emphasis on results creates a pressure to succeed quickly and flawlessly, leaving little room for the imperfect, iterative process of growth. This pressure can be paralyzing, leading to procrastination and avoidance. Additionally, People avoid challenges because they underestimate their own resilience. They forget how many challenges they have already overcome, how many times they've faced adversity and emerged stronger. In the face of a new challenge, it's easy to feel inadequate, to focus on the potential obstacles rather than the inner strength that has carried us through before. We lose sight of our capacity to adapt, to learn, and to persevere. People avoid challenges because they lack support and encouragement. Facing a challenge alone can feel daunting, and without a network of support, it's easy to give up before even starting. Encouragement, whether from friends, family, mentors, or peers, can make all the difference in our willingness to take on challenges. It reminds us that we are not alone, that others believe in our potential even when we doubt ourselves. But not everyone has access to this kind of support, and the absence of it can make challenges seem insurmountable. Finally, people avoid challenges because they focus on the immediate cost rather than the long-term reward. Challenges often require sacrifice of time, comfort, resources, or security. In the moment, these sacrifices can feel overwhelming, overshadowing the potential benefits. We get caught up in the short-term pain and lose sight of the long-term gain. But the truth is, every challenge we avoid is a missed opportunity to grow, to learn, and to achieve. Avoidance may feel safe in the moment, but it comes at the expense of progress, fulfillment, and self-discovery. By avoiding challenges, we stay stuck in the status quo, denying ourselves the chance to see what we're truly capable of. The irony is that while challenges may be difficult, the consequences of avoiding them are often far greater. They lead to stagnation, regret, and a sense of unfulfilled potential. In avoiding challenges, we also avoid the very experiences that make life meaningful and rewarding. Challenges, though uncomfortable, are the catalysts for growth, the opportunities to stretch beyond our current limits and discover new possibilities. They are the proving grounds where we build confidence, resilience, and self-belief. To avoid them is to deny ourselves the chance to become more than we are. And so, while people may avoid challenges for fear of failure, discomfort, or uncertainty, the truth is that embracing challenges is the only way to truly live, to grow, and to thrive. The power of taking on challenges lies in their unparalleled ability to transform not only our circumstances, but also our very sense of self. Challenges are the crucibles where resilience is forged, creativity is unleashed, and character is refined. When we take on a challenge, we're stepping into a space where discomfort meets opportunity, where fear collides with courage, and where our limits are tested and redefined. The act of facing a challenge, no matter how daunting, shifts something fundamental within us. It's not just about achieving a goal or overcoming an obstacle. It's about the person we become in the process. Challenges demand that we grow, that we stretch beyond what is familiar, that we call upon strengths we didn't know we had. They require us to think differently, to act decisively, and to persevere even when the odds seem stacked against us. This growth, though often uncomfortable, is what propels us forward, turning ordinary individuals into extraordinary achievers. The power of taking on challenges is evident in every success story, in every tale of triumph over adversity. It's the athlete who pushes through injury to set a new record, the entrepreneur who rises from failure to build an empire, the single parent who juggles countless responsibilities to give their children a better future. Each of these stories is a testament to the transformative power of challenges. They teach us that obstacles are not roadblocks but stepping stones, that failures are not endpoints but learning opportunities. Taking on challenges builds resilience, that inner fortitude that allows us to bounce back stronger from setbacks. Resilience is not something we are born with. It is cultivated through experience, through the willingness to face difficulty head on and emerge on the other side. Challenges also spark creativity and innovation. When faced with a problem, we are forced to think outside the box, to find solutions that may not be immediately apparent. This process of creative problem solving not only helps us overcome the immediate challenge, but also equips us with skills and mindsets that are invaluable in every area of life. Moreover, challenges build confidence. Every time we face a fear, overcome a hurdle, or achieve something we once thought impossible, we reinforce the belief that we are capable. This confidence is not arrogance. It is the quiet assurance that comes from knowing we have faced difficulty and prevailed. It's the knowledge that we can handle whatever comes our way. The power of taking on challenges also extends to our relationships and communities. When we take on challenges, we inspire others to do the same. Our courage becomes a catalyst for collective growth. We learn to collaborate, to rely on others, and to build connections that strengthen us all. Challenges often reveal the best in people, bringing out qualities like empathy, perseverance, and generosity. They remind us of our shared humanity and the incredible things we can achieve when we work together. On a personal level, taking on challenges helps us discover our purpose. It's often in the pursuit of difficult goals that we find what truly matters to us. Challenges clarify our priorities, helping us focus on what is meaningful and worthwhile. They push us to align our actions with our values, to live authentically and intentionally. The power of challenges is also deeply tied to our sense of fulfillment. There is a unique satisfaction that comes from accomplishing something hard-won. It's a feeling that no shortcut or easy path can replicate. The pride we feel in overcoming a challenge is a reflection of the effort, determination, and growth it required. This sense of fulfillment fuels our motivation, encouraging us to take on even greater challenges. Challenges also teach us humility. They remind us that we don't have all the answers, that we are works in progress. This humility is not a weakness, but a strength, a recognition that there is always more to learn, more to achieve, more to become. It keeps us grounded and open to growth. The power of taking on challenges is not limited to the individual. On a societal level, challenges drive progress. Every major advancement in history, from scientific breakthroughs to social movements, has been the result of individuals and groups willing to take on monumental challenges. These challenges often require tremendous sacrifice, but the rewards are equally great: a better future, a more just world, a deeper understanding of what it means to be human. Taking on challenges also transforms our relationship with fear. Instead of seeing fear as a barrier, we begin to see it as a guide, a signal that we are stepping into uncharted territory. This shift in perspective allows us to embrace fear rather than avoid it, to use it as fuel for action rather than a reason for inaction. This courage to face fear is one of the most empowering aspects of taking on challenges. It reminds us that bravery is not the absence of fear, but the willingness to act despite it. The power of taking on challenges is also about building a legacy. The challenges we take on today shape the stories we leave behind, the impact we have on the world. They define how we are remembered and the example we set for others. When we take on challenges, we contribute to something larger than ourselves. We become part of a ripple effect, inspiring others to strive for greatness, to push their limits, to believe in their potential. Challenges also connect us to a deeper sense of purpose. They remind us that life is not about avoiding difficulty, but about embracing it as a path to growth and fulfillment. They teach us to value effort, to appreciate progress, and to celebrate the journey as much as the destination. The power of taking on challenges is transformative, not just in what we achieve, but in who we become. It is a reminder that we are capable of far more than we often give ourselves credit for, that our potential is limited only by our willingness to try. By taking on challenges, we step into a world of possibility, a world where growth, discovery, and achievement await. It is in the face of challenges that we find our strength, our courage, and our purpose. And it is through challenges that we unlock the extraordinary power within us to shape our lives and the world around us. The formula for embracing challenges is a dynamic and multifaceted approach that integrates mindset, action, and perseverance, guiding us to transform obstacles into opportunities and adversity into triumph. It begins with a shift in perspective, where challenges are no longer seen as insurmountable barriers but as invitations to grow and evolve. This mental reframe is crucial because how we view challenges determines how we approach them. The first step is cultivating self-awareness, acknowledging our fears, doubts, and limitations without judgment and recognizing that they are natural responses to stepping outside our comfort zone. Embracing challenges requires an intentional commitment to face discomfort head-on, understanding that growth lies on the other side of fear. This commitment is fueled by a strong sense of purpose, a clear vision of why we are taking on the challenge and what we hope to achieve. Purpose acts as a compass, keeping us focused and motivated even when the journey gets tough. Breaking the challenge into manageable steps is the next part of the formula, transforming what feels overwhelming into a series of actionable tasks. By focusing on small, incremental progress, we build momentum and confidence, proving to ourselves that we are capable of moving forward. Alongside this, cultivating a growth mindset is essential, as it allows us to view setbacks as opportunities for learning rather than signs of failure. A growth mindset fosters resilience, teaching us to adapt, persevere, and innovate when faced with obstacles. Embracing challenges also requires the practice of self-discipline, the ability to stay committed to our goals and maintain consistent effort despite distractions or temporary setbacks. This discipline is supported by routines and habits that align with our aspirations, creating a framework within which we can thrive. Another critical component is self-compassion, the practice of treating ourselves with kindness and understanding when we stumble. Self-compassion helps us maintain emotional balance, enabling us to recover quickly from setbacks and continue moving forward. Seeking support and building a network of encouragement is another vital part of the formula. Challenges are rarely overcome in isolation. They often require collaboration, mentorship, and the shared wisdom of others who have walked similar paths. This sense of community not only provides practical assistance but also reinforces our belief in our ability to succeed. Visualization and mental rehearsal also play a powerful role in embracing challenges. By imagining ourselves succeeding, we create a mental blueprint that helps us navigate the actual experience with greater confidence and clarity. Practicing gratitude is another transformative element, as it shifts our focus from what is lacking to what is possible, fostering a positive outlook that sustains us through difficult times. Time management and prioritization are essential skills in tackling challenges effectively, ensuring that our energy and resources are directed toward what truly matters. Flexibility and adaptability are equally important, allowing us to pivot and adjust our strategies when circumstances change. Recognizing and celebrating small victories along the way is a powerful motivator, reinforcing our progress and reminding us of our capability to achieve our goals. Finally, reflection and learning complete the formula, as they enable us to extract valuable insights from each challenge, refining our approach and preparing us for the next one. Embracing challenges is not a one-time act but a continuous process, a cycle of effort, learning, and growth that empowers us to reach our full potential and lead lives of purpose and fulfillment. By integrating these elements into our approach, we transform challenges into stepping stones, unlocking our resilience, creativity, and strength in ways that redefine what we believe is possible. The rewards of challenges are profound and multifaceted, extending far beyond the immediate gratification of overcoming obstacles. They shape us in ways that define not just what we achieve but who we become. Each challenge faced and conquered contributes to the tapestry of our character, weaving threads of resilience, strength, and self-belief. When we take on challenges, we experience a deep and transformative growth, one that teaches us lessons no classroom or book can convey. These lessons are lived, felt, and etched into our very being. Challenges stretch our capabilities, revealing strengths we never knew we had, and they often bring forth qualities like courage, persistence, and ingenuity. The rewards are not limited to the personal realm, they ripple outward, influencing our relationships, careers, and communities. When we embrace challenges, we inspire others by our example, showing them that adversity can be a stepping stone rather than a stumbling block. The process of tackling challenges teaches us to value effort and perseverance over immediate results, fostering a mindset that values progress and dedication. There is an intrinsic satisfaction in overcoming what once seemed insurmountable, a joy that comes from knowing we faced fear, uncertainty, or discomfort and emerge victorious. This satisfaction fuels our confidence, enabling us to take on even greater challenges in the future. The rewards of challenges also include a deep sense of fulfillment and purpose. By stepping into discomfort, we align ourselves with growth and discovery, which often leads to a more meaningful life. Challenges also clarify our values and priorities, helping us understand what truly matters to us and strengthening our resolve to pursue it. The rewards are not always immediate. Sometimes they come in the form of lessons learned or skills acquired that prove invaluable later. These intangible rewards, though less visible, are often the most significant, as they equip us to handle future adversity with greater poise and effectiveness. Furthermore, challenges enhance our emotional intelligence by teaching us to manage stress, regulate emotions, and empathize with others facing their own struggles. They deepen our relationships by fostering trust, collaboration, and mutual support. The shared experience of overcoming challenges often strengthens bonds and builds a sense of community. On a broader scale, the rewards of challenges extend to the legacy we leave behind. The courage to face adversity often leads to achievements that inspire and uplift others, creating a ripple effect that touches lives beyond our own. Challenges teach us the importance of adaptability, of finding creative solutions and innovative approaches to problems. They remind us that life is not about avoiding difficulty, but embracing it as an integral part of the journey. The rewards of challenges also lie in the clarity they bring. Through struggle, we learn to discern what is truly important, shedding distractions and focusing on what aligns with our deepest goals and desires. They teach us gratitude, as we come to appreciate the growth and opportunities that challenges provide. The sense of accomplishment that follows a hard-fought victory is unparalleled, a reminder of our resilience and capacity to achieve great things. Challenges also unlock potential we didn't know existed, helping us realize that our limits are often self-imposed and that we are capable of far more than we believe. They redefine our relationship with failure, showing us that setbacks are not endpoints but stepping stones on the path to success. Ultimately, the rewards of challenges are both external and internal. Externally, they lead to achievements, success, and recognition. Internally, they foster growth, wisdom, and self-awareness. They remind us that the journey is as important as the destination, that the person we become through the process is the greatest reward of all. Challenges are the forge in which our potential is realized, the proving ground where dreams are turned into reality, and the arena where we discover the true depth of our courage and resilience. By embracing challenges, we open ourselves to a life of richness, depth, and unbounded possibility, reaping rewards that resonate far beyond the moments of struggle and shaping a future defined by strength, purpose, and fulfillment.